Today we are touching on a delicate topic. Do you like your burgers smoked or smashed? Shake Shack's burgers or chili burgers? That is one of the most debated topics out there. And because I never have one next to the other, today we are making that experiment, and at the end, I will give you a definitive answer. But first, let me ask you, are you Team Shake Shack or Team Chili? Let me know down there in the comments. And I'm not talking about McDonald's burgers here. We are talking about gourmet burgers, the ones that you pay a little bit more, but you enjoy a lot better. McDonald's burgers, that's a topic on themselves. The main argument here is how the burgers are cooked, but it has to start somewhere, and that is with the meat. Burgers are normally made of a combination of 80% beef and 20% fat, and the meat used most of the time is chuck. But is chuck the best meat for burgers?
Yay!
Of course not. It is the cheapest for some restaurants, but no, chuck is not the best meat for burgers at all. This is something I've been experimenting a lot, and for me the best combination of meat will be beef ribs and ribeye. Yes, not brisket, but ribeye. Beef ribs are full of marbling with a very strong briskety flavor that, combined with these amazing buttery flavors and tender texture the ribeye has, will give you the best possible burgers you will ever try. But let me know in the comments if you would like to see me testing different meats for burgers. Now let's continue. Another big deal when making burgers is how the meat is grinded. If you buy meat that has been grinded already and ready to go, you will be saving a lot of time, but your burger will not be close to its full potential. The main problem here is when the meat is being handled a little bit too much. Let me explain this in a little bit more scientific way, so it makes more sense. Beef is composed of long muscle fibers, and you can see it in the grain of any steak you might have. Those muscle fibers are surrounded by connecting tissue that holds the meat together. The grinding process cut all those connecting tissues and fibers into small pieces, and at the same time they release a sticky protein. That sticky protein is the one that allows to make the patties into burgers and holds the meat together. But too much of that can lead into a burger that is tough instead of tender. For instance, here we have some store ground beef, and as you can see, it's very sticky and pasty, and that is caused by how it is compacted and packaged. This meat will be very dense and tough when you make it into a burger patty. And that is without even counting what is in the ground meat. It can be made out of many different cows and many different cuts. In the other hand, we have this little pile of meat I just grinded here at home using my food processor. As you can see, the constitution of the meat is very different when compared to the other one I got from the store. It is very loose and there is a lot of hair within each piece of meat. This, my friends, will make a tender and juicier burger at the end of the day. So to make the story short, I went this morning to my favorite store in South Florida, Broward Meat and Fish, and got the most marble and beautiful short ribs I could find, and asked my butcher to remove the bones. I also picked up these beautiful ribeye steaks that were calling my name and brought them home with me. If there is one thing I want you to take from this video is to chill your meat before you grind it. Chilling meat will make the food processor cut more precisely and even, so keep that in mind. With all our meat cut and ready, it is time to make the patties. Remember to handle your meat with care. Pushing and squeezing will make those proteins we talked about before stick to each other and create the main problem we are trying to avoid. So to mix, just do it with long strides at first, and then use the tip of your fingers without pushing too much. Now, because we are trying to make the best of the best, I will be using these wood chunks to create the smoke. These are made out of old whiskey barrels, and the smell on this bag can make you drunk if you inhale it a few times. With the heat source ready and smelling like heaven, it is time to add the patties to it. I will set them in the indirect heat and leave them in there for about 20 minutes. That will be enough time for them to absorb all the flavors and smells this wood can provide. After 20 minutes, I will sear the patties right over the fire for about 1 minute per side, or until you get a nice char. Set them to the side and let them rest for a little while before serving. The smash burgers will be treated different. For that, I will set a large cast iron pan right on top of the fire and allow it to heat up for about 15 minutes. The main secret here is to let your pan to heat up as much as possible before getting your meat on it. That way, the outside of the patties will caramelize really fast, producing a unique and delicious char that only this kind of cooking can do. As soon as the meat is on the pan, you need to press it hard until it is about half an inch thick and never press it again. For that, I'm using this press and putting a lot of pressure on it. Remember, it is all about the texture. If you don't have weights, you can use your spatula for the same purpose. Just make sure you are pressing as much as you can. The results should be something like this. Dark brown colors with a nice char that speak to you and ask you to give it a try. And just in case, I left this smoked burger here without searing, and you know what's gonna happen, right? You are right. We are going to combine both ways and mess around just to see if this is one of those what the heck moments. With all our burgers ready, it's time to make the final decision and say once and for all if smoked burgers are better than smashed burgers or vice versa. I will not be building burgers as I really want to taste the flavors of the meat, and that's it. Well, guys, what do you think about these babies we have here? I mean, they're looking good. What do you think, Ms. Ninja?
Oh my God. I don't know what to say because the first thing that caught my attention.
What?
The color.
The color is beautiful.
Deep mahogany.
It's a
What the
brown,
heck?
beautiful color from the smoke. It looks amazing. The other one is that brown that you get from, smashing burgers. That's what it is. And
From a regular burger, right?
no, the colors are deeper, a deeper color than in the smash burger because you have a lot of surface touching the heat there, and
True.
it's pretty good. But I guess it's time for us to give it a try and give you our decision. What's better, and you have to follow that rule, okay? That's a rule that you guys have to follow. We have here the Chachaks and the Chili's burger, and see which one is better. Let me have the knife there, Miss Ninja. Let's see.
Let's cut it.
Let's see.
So I
Ooh.
can wait.
It's so good. 25% for Miss Ninja, 75
Yes.
for me. Get it, Miss Ninja.
Slow eater. Sorry.
Let's go, Miss Ninja.
Let's do it.
Ooh, that's a lot of meat.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Intense flavor. Love it. You know what? The texture.
Wow.
That's what I love about it.
Meaty. Heavy meaty. Then you have that little sharp flavor there. That is awesome. And then in cooking within all the juices, and you get all those mixed flavors in there that only a smash burger can have.
That's for sure.
Let's go for the smoked burger, Miss Ninja.
That one
see.
I can't wait. The color is like.
The color is awesome, but
It's calling me like this.
you have to be honest, okay? You cannot vote on color. You have to vote on flavor.
I'm just saying the
and
first
everything
thing that
else.
got my attention.
What are you doing? MSMR with me?
Let's try
MSMR, no, how was? AMR?
it. ASMR.
ASMR. Let's go. Wow, the colors look great.
Yeah. I did. I did.
Look at the little smoke ring it has.
I wish you guys can really see the color
Wow.
here.
Man, this is a tough one. No?
Not for me.
Not for you?
Not for me.
Which is the best burger for you in this case?
The smoked
The
one.
smoked one.
Sorry.
The smoked one has a lot of flavor.
Intense flavor. Love it. This is insane.
It's real good. I have to go with Miss Ninja here.
It's
The
illegal.
smoked one is crazy. Now, I have to say, we use this wood here. This wood is crazy, guys.
God. No,
this
no.
would bring everything alive. And if you smell this bag, you're gonna get drunk. But, Miss Ninja, I have a little surprise for you.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I have a combination of everything here. It's right there. Let me go and pick it up.
Really?
This one is smoke, and smash.
Really?
Let's see, Miss Ninja. Woo!
Crazy. Let's see.
Miss Ninja. Nutty flavor. Nice, beautiful texture. I'm sorry that I'm talking with my mouth full, but this woman with the ASMR thing is driving me crazy.
Whatever.
It's really, really good.
This is really good. You know what? This will be my
Wow.
favorite, second favorite.
No, I got the smoke and smash favorite here for sure. That one is
That one is your
crazy.
favorite?
Yeah, that is crazy.
That's a hard decision.
It's fatty. You have the smoke flavor in there, but it's also fat that cook with the whole hamburger.
But you know what? At the
And it
same time,
tastes beautiful.
you have all the crunchiness in there.
Well, guys, I will tell you this. Because I have to go between the smoke and the smash, even though this is my favorite, the one in the middle, I will have to say that the smoke one winning here.
Yeah.
And the smoke one is delicious, brother.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
awesome. But the other one is not going to waste at all. We're going to be preparing the hamburgers right now.
Oh, heck yeah.
But
for
before
sure.
that, I have to ask you a question.
But
Did we make you hungry? If we
Did
made
we?
you hungry, you had to hit us with the like.
lots of likes.
Subscribe to the channel, share with your friends and family,
Yes,
and
so.
don't forget to leave me your comments down there. What do you think
Do
about
it,
all
do it.
this cook?
Do
Are
it,
you
do it.
team smash or are you team no smash?
Yeah.
It's
Smash.
Are you team smash or are you team smoke? You let me know down there in the
smoke.
comments. That's all for today. But remember that I love you.
Love you too. Thanks for watching and see you next Tuesday and Friday. Bye.
So good.
I love it. I love it.